Hello guys! So I am starting off with my eyeshadow primer from MAC. This is the Soft Ochre Paint Pot. On my eyes, I am only using the Morphe palette. Taking this beautiful transition shade, I'm just going to heavily apply this into the crease. I am trying to make an awesome transition since we are going to do pretty dark smoky eyes. With a NYX Jumbo Eye pencil, I'm going to go ahead and softly line my lid and blend it up. This is going to be an awesome base. This is in the shade Dark Brown, but what I really like about this is that it has a charcoal undertone, so it makes the smoky eyes actually look more of like a brown charcoal. It's very pretty, very different. Now, sticking with those charcoal brown shades, I'm taking this brown that actually has a very gray undertone and packing it on with a Morphe brush. I pack it on a lot darker when I am closer to the lash line, and then I softly taper and blend it out with the same brush on to the crease area. I actually have very minimal product when I get to the top area. To help with that transition, I am taking this more reddish brown and warming it up in the crease. This color I'm actually using right in between the crease and the lid color. This way you can't tell where I started and where I end my smoky eye with all that blending. This is a long process, so just continue adding to the lid as you see the color fade away, and then continue blending onto the crease until you have no harsh lines and it blends seamlessly. This might take you a while, but that's perfectly fine. That's how eyeshadow looks its best. And when you think you're done blending, you're not. Go ahead and take a very fluffy, clean brush and blend out the harsh edges. Now for that inner corner glow, I am taking my Marc Jacobs Twinkle Pop stick in Honey Bunny, applying this as a base because I'm going to go in with this beautiful white champagne color and apply it right on top of that eyeshadow stick. I love this combination. I love Marc Jacob eyeliners, so this one is a black eyeliner. I'm just lining my waterline and applying some mascara to my top lashes to prep them for some falsies. Today I am just using the Huda Beauty Scarlet Lashes. After I applied the lashes, I left to touch up my eyeshadow, so here I am just darkening the base where I feel like there are some bald spots for my eyeshadow. And yeah, I take my time with this step. I like to open and close my eyes and see what looks best once I have the lashes on. Now moving on to the face, I am taking the Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer and kind of applying it more where I feel like I have a lot of texture because I'm applying a beautiful, luminous, and dewy foundation that lasts all day and is pretty full coverage. I love the new Josie Vibrancy foundation. I tried a sample in a really old video and you guys, I fell in love. It just makes my skin look so hydrated, and right now my skin has been acting up. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I've been breaking out. I've been so irritated, so red. It's just, oh my gosh, it's been horrible to deal with, and this is the only foundation that I can wear that makes me look so luminous and so soft. My makeup lasts all day. It is literally like my favorite foundation ever right now. Now I wanted really bright under eyes with full coverage because the eyes are so dark. I'm taking the Tarte Shape and Tape Concealer in Fair and going ahead and blending that out with my Nude Beauty Blender. I love this concealer as well. It lasts all day and the coverage is amazing. You don't need a color corrector under it. I'm really impressed with this concealer, and I really think it's my going out concealer just because it's pretty heavy, but it doesn't look cakey if you blend it out on time. Now to set this, I'm just taking my Kat Von D contour palette and using a small dome synthetic brush from Morphe, I believe, and just going ahead and setting that under eye, and taking my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk powder foundation. I'm just going to set my face so my makeup lasts all day. I love this powder. It is so beautiful, so luxurious, and it makes your skin look airbrush. Now to give my face some more color, I'm going to bronze up with the Kat Von D palette and just also contour with the Kat Von D palette. If you guys want to see an updated how I contour with this palette tutorial, let me know. I feel like you guys see this in every video, but if you want me to go in depth of what steps I take to contour, thumbs up this video and I'll definitely do that for you guys. Going right back to the eyes, I am just taking this beautiful warm brown and applying it under my lower lash line just to balance out the darkness of the eyes. Also make sure to take a clean brush and blend that. You don't want to look like a raccoon. When you're done with the eyes, reward yourself with some coffee and stretch because that blending takes time. So I still have a pimple that is completely showing through. It is ginormous. I know, I woke up with a friend. But I'm taking this Dermablend powder and just kind of focusing it on the pimple. I heard that this powder even covers up tattoos. It's alright, but I feel like it works really well for when I have like a giant breakout. And of course, to take away the focus from the pimple, I am highlighting my life away with the Becca Champagne Pop and per Psycho Pop. I'm just combining them. I saw this technique on Jacqueline's Snapchat and I loved it. I also love this blush of the palette. It's a really perfect neutral mauve. So I'm just applying that, making weird faces so I can see my cheekbones. After all that's done, I'm taking the MAC Charge Water Spray and hydrating the living life out of my very dry skin. Now for the lip color, I wanted to go with like more of a cool tone pink. So I'm starting off with the NYX lip liner in Nude Truffle and just slightly defining my Cupid's bow and of course overlining my bottom pout because I live for that definition. So if I ever made a lipstick, it would be Carucci's ColourPop lip color in Chi. This is my favorite nude in the entire world. It's perfect, it's amazing, and I love it. It lasts all day, and I feel like it really suits fair to light skin tones up to like medium and darker skin tones. It looks great on anybody, it lasts, and I love it. I thought it was perfect for this look. It tied in with the crease, yet it's still a neutral and doesn't overpower the eyes. Alright you guys, so this tutorial is done. I hope you enjoyed. I love you guys. Have a good day. Bye!